Welcome back. We are now deep into postseason baseball, and besides the get your peanuts and beer guy, one of the most recognizable sounds of the game is the crack of the bat. One local company in the shadow of the city is making a push to become the best in the game. John Borek now with the sights and sounds of the Chandler Bat Company and how they're making a niche in the show.
Nestled in a Norristown neighborhood, in a warehouse just off the banks of the Schuylkill River, one company is committed to constructing the most finely engineered baseball bat in the world.
And a player at the plate with supreme confidence will do great things.
For 15 years, David Chandler crafted high-end furniture for millionaires and Fortune 500 companies. But his passion for our national pastime led him to piece together his own place in the game's history.
Being an avid fan of the game, coupled with Major League Baseball and all the bat manufacturers coming under fire over broken maple bats, really was what put the two together.
And the maple bat is now Chandler's signature piece of hardware, built to last longer, measured to travel just a little farther, and ultimately designed to make today's player even better.
We know how we compare against everybody else in the industry, what we compare against other bats throughout the history of the game, and when you have an opportunity to use this instrument and how serious we take it and the amount of dedication and hard work that goes into each piece, we're very, very selective on the ash that we use.
If hitting is indeed a science, Chandler believes the formula for success starts right here in this room.
The last thing you want is a bat that's blowing up on a player.
Where every piece of wood that comes through the factory is stored in this humidor.
For us, it was a no-brainer from the very beginning. You know, if you want to make the very best, you have to start with something that's consistent, high grade, and at the end of the day, you got to protect that investment. The wood is very, very expensive.
You're essentially trying to reproduce the same product over and over and over again.
Exactly. Consistency is the key.
There will be those instances when the Chandler Bat Company loses one of its big league clients to one of the industry's heavy hitters. Not because he constructs an inferior product, but simply because David Chandler doesn't believe he should pay a Major League Baseball player to swing his bat.
That's part of that decision-making process we went through, and where I ultimately said to myself and everybody else who's involved with us, if it's a matter of, you know, money that puts us in between a player and another company, let them go hit another bat, I guess. You know, I want to be true to what it is that we do and how we do it. And like I said, the players should use our product because it gives them the best chances to perform.
Louisville Slugger has been the industry's unofficial king of swing, a company with 125 years of experience and a roster of the game's best hitters. Chandler hasn't even been around for 3 years, but already they're carving out a niche.
Dave's just on a whole nother level. I mean, honestly, Dave is a whole nother level as far as the finishing end is concerned, as far as, you know, understanding the wood, understanding the science behind it. He can translate that from just talking to a guy, which is incredible.
Basically, you know, the hardness of the bat. How hard is the bat really, and how does it feel when it comes off the bat? And what Chandler's done, whatever science it is, or whatever trees they feed their trees or sing to their trees, whatever it is something that, you know, they've done a tremendous job of having quality equipment. And starting out like that, that's the only way.
Phillies catcher Eric Kratz has swung the same model from the same company since 2006. Only now is he considering making that switch. Chandler has taken his bat in an effort to make it even better.
Chandler, the balance and the duplication, just the way it feels in my hands, definitely the best. I mean, for me to think about switching from Louisville, I feel like that's a big step. You know, they've accomplished something.
Chandler won't change the way you see the game of baseball, but you may hear it just a little bit differently.
just that high pitch, unique, distinct, loud, booming sound of that crack when the ball comes off of it. We have, according to the players that hit us, we have changed the sound of a bat, and their words are that it's louder, it has a deeper boom to it, you know, big, deep, strong undertones to the sound, and they recognize it when they hit the ball immediately, whether it's in batting practice or out on the field.
A sound that is finely tuned every day inside these walls.